Britney Spears speaks out publicly about Paris Hilton after many have wondered if Paris, is a good friend to Britney. We got to talk about this and a lot more, but before we get into it, hello, my name is Sebastian and I spill pop culture tea videos every single day. So if you're looking for a new messy bestie, you have found me. You guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are brand new here, the whole vibe feels like we're on a FaceTime call and we're just hanging out. So if you're looking for a little company in this holiday season, please hit that subscribe button. It really truly means the world. Now I know it's giving, my outfit today is like not sparkle, but it's giving jog. This is actually from Stranger Things. You guys, I'm literally giving like the cheerleader whose boyfriend is a jock gives her his what is this called, a sports jacket. Hi, my name is Beatrice, and my boyfriend Josh, who's like a total popular football player, gave me his jacket, which means that we're like going really serious. Now, there's a lot of people who think he's gay just because he loves Wicked. And he's always telling me to do Defying Gravity with him does not mean that he's gay, okay? Shout out to all the girls there who, you know, did us a lot of favors in school by dating closeted gay guys. You guys are the real ones, honey. Okay, so listen, Britney Spears and Paris Hilton, their relationship is and has been something that I have really been very grateful for. You know, I have absolutely loved their friendship since day one, since the 2000s, when all you saw everywhere were, you know, pictures of Paris and Britney going up and down and all around, girl. And, you know, when Britney was with Paris, you could just see how happy she looked. Then, of course, Paris gave her all those the VMAs that year that Britney won all her first VMAs, which is so freaking crazy that Britney never won a VMA before. Hello, MTV. But yes, girl, they've had a beautiful friendship, and every single birthday, Paris Hilton is seriously the only celebrity who ever wishes Britney publicly a good birthday, a happy birthday. And not only that, but we found out that Paris threw Britney a beautiful birthday party in Cabo for her birthday last week. So Paris has just been so incredible. She's also, you know, turned down an offer to perform for the president to go to Britney's wedding. And she honors Britney on Halloween, dresses up as her. They have sleepovers. Like, I love their friendship. And I really do mean it that I love it because, you know, I'm gonna be so for real. As a Britney Spears fan, when we see Britney, we oftentimes see her by herself or with her security. So it's so nice to know that she's actually having like girls' night with Britney and Kim and Chloe and, you know, allegedly with Chris as well. So it's just a really wonderful feeling. But anyways, Britney Spears spoke out about Miss Paris Hilton. And Britney, actually, for those who don't know, Britney has a really close relationship with Paris Hilton's son, Phoenix. And she wrote the most lovely message to Phoenix. Check this out, best friend. So, you know, for me, it's I just love that connection, you know, and I've loved Britney since I can remember, and I just want Britney to be happy. You know what I mean? Of course, girl, I'd love to see her back on stage and doing her Slave for You routine, you know, like that, you know. And obviously would love to see her in interviews and just taking over the stage and all worldwide and you know, be that legend. But, you know, I, at the end of the day, just want her to be happy. I just want her to smile. I want her to be with girlfriends. I want her to find herself a nice guy. And even though, that means that we may never see her on stage, at the end of the day, girl, it's not about us. Okay, girl? Let's be so for real, bitch. It is not about us, honey, okay? It is literally about Britney finding her true happiness. And after everything she's been through, I think if you're a real Britney fan, all you want is for her to be happy. So I couldn't be more happy to see Britney have such good people around her. And I have had the privilege and honor to meet Paris multiple times. And, Paris is she's a light. Like, I'm not even kidding. I'm not on nobody's payroll. I'm not trying to kiss ass. I'm not doing none of that. Because if you guys know me, you guys know I keep it real. Paris Hilton has this aura about her. It's just this light that you can tell she is such a kind person. And this is one of my favorite stories of Paris that I will share with you guys. I got invited to, she got invited by Paris herself, when her and Nicole Richie did the reboot for The Simple Life, the 3 episode, which, hello, should have been more episodes, but okay, girl. The 3 episodes for Peacock, they did this, like, live opera season finale type thing, and it was filmed in front of a live audience, which I got invited to witness this gorgeousness. And there were, I don't know how many people, maybe, let's say, like, it was a small venue, right? Because it was for filming. It wasn't like a concert. It was just a filming, and they needed the audience. So let's say it was like about maybe 1,000 of us, okay? And so, or maybe like 6 to 1,000 people. Okay, 600 to 1,000 people. So one of my favorite things that I've ever witnessed of Paris is when it was over and they were filming and they were, coming to an end of the filming, they had been there since like the morning, rehearsing and doing like, all the things that they got to do, like lights and, just dress rehearsals and all that. So Paris has been there. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, she flew in the night before or something crazy from like Europe or something. And also she has 2 children. So, the bitch is busy. And one thing that I absolutely loved is that Paris, while they were about to end, and they were like setting up some camera, she got a microphone and she told the audience, like, hey, just so you guys know, wait for me, and I'm gonna meet each and every one of you. I'm gonna take pictures with each and every one of you. So of course everyone got super excited. And the filming took a little longer than it was supposed to be. And so when the show was done and Paris and Nicole exited the stage, the people from the theater, they actually came to us and said, okay, you guys, the show is over. Like, you guys gotta leave, this way out. We were also confused because what we thought was that Paris was going to come out and say hi to us, right? Because like she said. So my husband and I were like, okay, well, let's go, right? And then I just got a feeling. I don't know what it was. I just got a feeling. And I had met Paris before. So, I wasn't like that disappointed that I didn't get to see her in person, like meet her again, because also we just witnessed 4 incredible hours of like greatness on stage with The Simple Life. So I was like, my cup was full. I was super good. So we were about to go out. Also, I was hungry. But then I got a feeling that I was like, no, I don't know. So I saw people kind of waiting, and then Paris and Nicole, boom, they just entered. And it was incredible. Everyone just freaked out. They were actually filming something outside of the theater and then filming their entrance to us. And then we all sang the sana sa, sana sa. And then my favorite part was Nicole, I think, had to fly out that night or something. So she had to leave. She took pictures with tons of people too, but she left a little earlier. Paris Hilton stayed there for I don't know how long. I think it was like maybe 2.5 hours more, just to take pictures with every single person there. Fan, worker, camera, whoever was there, she took a picture with. And not only does she take a picture, it's not like, no, it's like, hi, how are you? She remembers people's names. She asks people about things, how's your thing and how's your that? Like, I'm so sorry, but there are very few celebrities who actually do that, especially after traveling all night, being, rehearsing since like 6 a.m. or some shit, having 2 infant children, right? You would think that like, she would be like, girl, a bitch is tired. I gotta go. But she would take about 1 minute to a minute and a half with each person, okay? And if she knew them, she would, be, asking them questions and stuff. So I just love that so much. And I've talked to so many people who have met Paris, and they all say the same thing, that she's so kind. And I've just been so welcomed by the Hilton family, my husband and I. Kathy, her mom, is incredible. Like, I'm not even kidding you, on another level of incredibleness. In fact, we are like kind of combining our toys and sending it from the toy drive to Toys for Tots, because she has a direct connection with them. So it's just so incredible. And I know that there's a lot of rumors, and I know there's a lot of different narratives of certain celebrities, but I tell you this without any bullshit, this family and the way that Paris is so genuine, I'm happy that Britney has that around her. Truthfully, Kathy Hilton is like a mother figure to everyone she meets, and I know that she loves Britney so much. So I, as a Britney fan and as a total stranger to Britney Spears, I'm happy. And I hope that you can feel the same, because this is no bullshit. I'm on no payroll. I have nothing to win or to lose or to prove or nothing, girl. You guys know me. I lived in LA for 10 years. I'm not kissing nobody's ass, okay, bitch? But I will tell you, if Britney Spears is surrounded by these people, she's safe, and she's good, and she's loved, and she's reminded of her worth. And I could not be more happy. And you can tell with Britney's message that she's also very happy. So I, Sebastian Soto, approve this damn fucking message. Okay, sorry, this went a little longer than I thought, but I wanted to share it with you guys. It's because it's nice to know celebrities are actually nice. You know what I mean? Like, you see them on TV, you hear things and rumors and stuff, you're like, I don't know about this person. But I'm so happy to say that the times I've met Paris and I've hung out with Kathy, and we have been, just so overjoyed with gratitude, that I'm so happy Britney's in these surrounded by this type of energy and this type of love. So that's all. I love you guys so much for watching. Sorry this was a little bit long-winded, but I just wanted to share that with you guys. But I love you. I am so grateful for you, and I'll see you all in the next video. Mwah.